Hey friends, let's talk. Okay, that sounded very serious. It's not. I just want to talk about... Don't whine, I'm talking to my friends. You're my friend too, but not who I'm talking to. This is just my moisturizer. I took a shower. So, it's Memorial Day weekend. If you celebrate, happy Memorial Day, which I feel like is a weird thing to say because of... I'm trying to keep my hair out of my moisturizer. Out of what it is, because, like, it's celebrating the deaths of soldiers who have died for the country. And I feel like a lot of them are probably rolling in their grave at all the ways our rights are slowly being stripped from us. Anyways, I'm sure where you are located, if you're from the United States and it's Memorial Day weekend, that there's all kinds of like fun things to do on this long weekend. And in my town-ish area, we have this thing called Jubilee. It definitely has more words to it. I don't remember. They have hot air balloons and like a bunch of food and all kinds of stuff, and it's right next to like the local water park, that kind of thing. And I go, so like they do stuff on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday night is fireworks. I'll be real honest with you. I don't care about fireworks. But on Saturday night, they do this thing called the balloon glow, and that's where hot air balloons, they're all in the field, and they just like, as soon as like it starts getting dark, like sunset, they just start lighting up their balloons, and I think it's really fun and cool. So that is supposed to be on today's agenda. I have a little family cookout, and then I have to go walk some dogs that for someone who's out of town. I told them I would. And then later tonight was supposed to be the balloon glow. And I was supposed to meet a boy there. Another date? Too close together? But here's the thing. Are you ready? I'm really upset. It's raining. And it's kind of cold. And I think it's going to be raining all day. And I think the balloons will still do it if it's raining. But if there's any type of wind with the rain, they won't do it because it's unsafe. So, that's a real bummer. I was really looking forward to balloon glow. With or without the boy. I don't care. Like, it's just my favorite thing and I wanted to go. So, anyways, that's what's on today's agenda. So I gotta figure out, right now I'm kind of dressed comfy, and I was gonna like not be super cute. Like, I had a whole outfit planned for when if it was gonna be sunny, but it's not. It's kind of cold. So, as of right now, I just have this on and some like wide-legged pants, and I was gonna throw a cardigan on top of it for like the family stuff, and I might put on some jeans if the boy shows up. I feel like that's still kind of cute, like not trying too hard. I don't know, but right now I need to try to figure out my face. More pimples, guys. I think I'm gonna start my period next week, so I'm breaking out. Breaking news, I actually started today, and I tried these pimple patches right here and right here, and I feel like right here it kind of did its job, but it did its job. Like, don't get me wrong, that little white thing you kind of see, that is not like a head of anything. That's my skin, because I think user error. I don't want to go ahead and blame these because I've never used pimple patches before and I don't know how they work. Leave each other alone, please. And I think I burned my skin because I think I left them on too long. I think once the job was done, I was supposed to take them off, but I wasn't sure the job was done, so I left them on like an extra night to sleep. And I woke up yesterday. This one wasn't too bad. It's a little red, but this one was super dry. And if you don't know anything about me, you know I'm a fucking picker. And I picked that dry skin off and caused a wound. It's really upsetting. Of course, I would do this to my skin when I'm meeting a boy for the first time. And I still have the need to want to do this, but like you can see around it, around the initial red, it's low-key bruised because of me. So, call me for all your dermatologist needs. Okay, I need to figure out my makeup. I'm trying that wow curl stuff again that everyone raves about on TikTok. If I'm being honest, even with them wet, I feel like it just weighs it down. Like, it's not a heavy thing, but I feel like my curl pattern, wave pattern, is just like not doing it. I don't know. I don't understand this stuff. I need to figure out my face. I just checked the weather just to look, and it's gonna be like rainy now until about 2, and then after that it's going to be just cloudy and cool the rest of the night. So hopefully it won't affect the balloon glow, because I'm going whether or not boy comes or not. He's never been, like, he's not really from here, like he is but he isn't, so he was really interested in going. Now, for family and to walk dogs, I'm not really that interested in doing that much makeup, because I do not care. And also, I don't want to, like, make my skin more angry than it already is. So I definitely want to try and avoid that for now. I might try to cover up later if I do go and meet dude, just so it's not as red. But for now, I'm going to let it breathe. I haven't changed my nails yet. They're hanging on by a thread. I've lost quite a few pearls. But also, I fake tan last night. And it looks okay everywhere, except for like right there. And as always, this might be too much and way too light. I forget. As I'm telling you, I fake tan. I like forgot. Okay. Let's see if we can get rid of some of this. Tone it down. But yeah, no, my feet look awful. I wish as a 25-year-old I knew how to take care of my skin better than I do. And I know I could if I did the research and I spent the money. I was gonna do my eyebrows, like just from in them, but then I woke up and I could not be bothered. I just wanted to take a shower. I really hate that. I mean, of course this would happen. We've had such a, well, it wasn't really that relatively nice of a week because tornadoes did come through my area and surrounding areas on Tuesday. So weather wasn't that great, but it did make me sit in the cafeteria for 45 minutes at work, getting paid to, you know, hide from a tornado. I guess if I'm gonna have to hide from a tornado, it's nice to get paid to do it. But I was never one of those people who were scared of tornadoes. Like, I wanted to be a storm chaser as a kid. Like, even when we, if you're not from, like, Alabama and surrounding areas, you probably won't know about this, but April 27th, 2011 was a very big active storm day to date. Like, I think ever. One of the biggest. And a lot of tragic things happened. A lot of people lost their lives, unfortunately. But I was 11, maybe 12. Like, I was still in middle school for sure. And I just always liked storms. So while, like, other kids were, like, crying, wanting their mom, which, I mean, I was a little, like, nervous, too. But I was more like, can we please turn on the news? Because I want to look at the radar. It's, like, my favorite thing. So while I think y'all all know, I think everyone knows in my life, I don't want to live in the deep south forever. For abundant of reasons. But it will be sad if I ever move somewhere that doesn't have storms. At least some thunderstorms. Like, thunderstorms, to me, can be relaxing. This is just translucent powder because I was, like, way shiny and wet looking. I think I might just pack makeup for if, like, dude actually comes. Like, he's still planning on coming. Last I checked, he did message me because he had to work today. His name is Jonathan. I'll just tell you guys. Who cares? He did tell me, like, he texted me and said he didn't get a lot of sleep last night. And so I don't know if that's like a warning of, like, maybe he's not gonna want to come or not. So I was just like, oh no, I'm sorry, that sucks. So we'll see when he responds what he says, because if he's just not up for it because of the weather, which is completely understandable, you know, it's just what it's gonna have to be. I just don't know when, if like we're gonna continue talking and like trying to get to know each other, when we're gonna have opportunity to do so, because unfortunately it's like our work schedules are flipped. I work during the week and he works on the weekend, which sounds immature, like he's older than me, but it's because he works 12s, so he gets like essentially his 40 hours on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and then the rest of the week, you know, he don't have to do anything else besides whatever he wants to do, which honestly sounds so nice. But I know me as a person, I spend a lot of money as is, and if I had my same paycheck that I had now, but 4 off days a week, I would have so much less money than I have now. Also, guys, I put this right here too. I signed up for that Credit Karma's credit thing. I don't know what it's called. I don't remember. It was recommended to me from a friend, and I saw like the actual number of debt that's associated. I probably shouldn't tell you guys this. It's really none of your business, but the number that is associated with my name and social security number, that hurt. That hurt a lot. It made me rethink things, and I finally figured out where I go to pay my student loans. It only took a fucking year. I don't understand why it's not on the Fastball website. I feel like I looked everywhere. I only was able to find it because on the Credit Karma's debt thing, I actually had a name for where I've missed payments for my student loans. And so I was able to figure that out from there. And I'm sure if I'd done more like extensive searching or something, I could have figured it out. But if I'm being honest, I didn't want to figure it out. But then I saw how much debt's to my name, and how I've already missed like over $1,000 worth of payments. It, you know, suddenly made me a little more interested to see how I pay it. So hopefully, my next pay period, I can start paying it. I'm definitely not going to be able to pay back what I owe immediately, but start paying something, I guess. Even though I have nothing to show for my college debt. No degree or nothing. And whose fault is that? Yeah, I need to put together what I was trying to say is the little makeup bag for if I meet dude or not. At the very least, I'm very excited to go eat with my family because my nanny is making banana pudding. Very excited for banana pudding. I think this is all I'm gonna do for now. I don't even want to put on mascara. I'll put on a little highlighter. Even though I wasn't in the sun and the sun's not out today, I can pretend that I was in a little bit of sun with my face and my tan. It don't look too bad. One knee looks pretty rough. Currently trying my tripod that I've had in the car that I haven't used in months because it always falls over, just to give it a try. See how much rain? Let's see. Ooh. There you go. How do you like the rain? What's that from? Oh, is he not gonna stay up now? Well, I've been thinking about Twilight nonstop recently, but I don't necessarily want to watch the movies. I'm really thinking about reading the books, and I know I've been like, is that lightning? Threatening to reread The Hunger Games as well. Yeah, I just do not like this product on my hair, I don't think. I feel like my curls look bigger and better when I just let them do their own thing with oil. I knew that was gonna happen. I did. Alright, it's raining really hard, so I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Should've followed my lead all the way down. Alright guys, bit of an update. I really don't know anything about today's video at this point. So, because of the weather, they have completely canceled all the hot air balloon festivities for... that was rude. For like pretty much the weekend. They're still gonna try to do things tomorrow and Sunday, but it's supposed to storm tomorrow too. So it's more like sprinkling right now, but whatever. So because of this, obviously I can't go see the balloon glow, and also I can't have my little date there. So he's actually the one that found out before me, and he told me, and then so he was trying to make some other plans, and the city that we were trying to cater to, you know, hang out in because it was more convenient for the both of us at the time, doesn't really have a whole lot to do. Like, if we go to Huntsville, there's stuff to do. In my opinion, expensive stuff, but at least it's stuff to do. And I'm gonna be frank with you guys because I love you guys and I'm honest with you guys. I ain't got any money. I have enough money for gas this week. That's about it. So he asked, you know, about the, is basically you can go bowling here or go to the movies. And I love, oh my God, it's like every time I stop and go, it's so annoying. I love the movies. Y'all know this about me. I'll go to the movies by myself any day of the week. I love the movies. I love going and seeing movies. But that's not, in my opinion, Jesus Christ, a very good date. Because you're not actually talking, getting to know the person. You're just sitting next to them in a quiet room with a bunch of other people, and that's it. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can tell. Yeah, that butterfly is hanging on by a bare, like, it's struggling. I need to do my nails. That might be something we do together tonight. I don't really have an idea for inspo, but I do want it to be fun. Besides the point. Anyways, so it's either bowling or the movies. So I have the hiccups now. He asked me about the bowling alley here, and honestly I haven't been since I was a kid, because if I'm gonna go bowling, I'm gonna go to like the newer cool, unfortunately, the newer cool updated places in Huntsville, not like this bowling alley that I feel like has been the same since the 80s. And apparently it's like kind of expensive here. Again, I wouldn't know, I haven't been, but I told him that I was like, I really don't know nothing about it. But anyways, he offered as his treat to go bowling, which I appreciate. That's very kind of him. So I think that's what we're gonna go do. But first I have to go walk these dogs in the rain. I don't know, it kind of bummed me out. I was really, like, the balloon glow is one of the only things I look forward to. And of course, it's gonna get rained out. And I also feel bad because a lot of these people who bring all these hot air balloons drive like states away to come and do it. And I feel like the last few years, like me and my grandfather were talking about it, the last few years, it's like every year something happens and they don't get to fly almost. Like, I feel like in the last 5 years, I've probably seen them light up twice. It's so unfortunate. I might, if they do fireworks tomorrow night, come and do that, but they'll be too late for the video because, as you know, we go up on Sunday. It should be Sunday. If you're watching this on the day I upload it, it should be Sunday. Is it Sunday? What day of the week are you watching this on? Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go walk the dogs. Hopefully not get soaking wet. And yeah, we'll see. I was gonna try to be cheeky and like film. Here's what my plan was. Is I was gonna go on this date, bring you guys with me quietly, and like, you know, film, ask if he wants to be, if it comes up. But going bowling is a little more intimate and it's not like this big festival thing. So I can't just film that. That'd be weird. Would it? I don't know. So I don't know. Like, I'll check in right before my date. I'm not nervous now. I'm just bummed. I'm still happy to get to see him. I wish that would just disappear in the next few hours. Probably won't. We can hope. Wow, this lighting right here, I look very glowy and pretty. Also, I kind of take back what I said about my hair because some of them are really defined. It's just, I'm like, have no volume almost. Like, kind of want more volume with it, but maybe if I I let my hair air dry, so I'm curious what it'd look like with this product if I diffused it. Maybe that's the trick. A lot of my nail polish is sticking up, so anytime I touch my hair, it's like my hair is going under my nail polish. You know that feeling? I don't like it. Anyways, okay. I've said I'm done, so I'm gonna be done for now. See ya before my date. I'm walking the dogs. And it's kind of hard to hold that and my phone. That is Gru, and the bigger one is Rufio. Okay, I have walked the dogs, let them play for a little bit. Now, I have like 40 minutes to get where I need to go. And I'm going to freshen up a little bit, my makeup. I don't stink, but I do wish I had some deodorant in my car. Just because it would calm my nerves, I think. I wouldn't even say I'm nervous. I don't know, maybe I am. Maybe I'm a liar. I really am torn. Because I don't want to put makeup on this. But I want it to be less red, you know? I'm just kind of going around it. Humidity has gone up since it started raining, or it stopped raining, so that's lovely. The more I look at my hair though, the more I lied and kind of do like the way it looks with that curl stuff, so maybe I am a fan. I'm really not doing a whole lot, am I? Oh well. I don't need makeup. I'm beautiful as is. Last, but, well, not last, because I'm going to put this on last. And I'm going to go ahead and redo my lips and let them sit probably for most of the drive. And then, yeah. Okay. I'm going to drive now. And I don't know when I'll update you. So I'll just have to wait and see. Okay, I'm at the bowling alley. Okay, I need to message him and tell him I'm here. I'm a little nervous now. But like, that's just meeting new people, right? So yeah, I'll update you guys. Whenever, I guess, we'll see. Meeting people is just the worst. It is now night. I think it went well. He was nice. I still had to ask all the questions. Like, I don't like that. But other than that, like he was asking questions as well, but I was having to start a lot of the conversations, but I think it went well. I'm gonna go home. We stood outside, we went bowling. I lost both games, unfortunately. But we stood outside talking for like an hour. And while I was doing that, I wasn't really nervous. I was enjoying myself, but I ended up picking off half my nails. So I'm gonna go home and do my nails. Maybe we'll do my nails together. We can talk a little more. I don't know. Let's see. Or at least I'll show you what I do to my nails. But anyways, I think it went well. Okay, I'm home. I really don't have much to say. Like, it was nice. Yeah, I think I did mention in the car that, like, I do wish... I'm not gonna say he wasn't interested in the things I had to say. I just wish I wasn't the one kind of always carrying the conversation. Not really, but kind of. Or at least, like, the one asking all the questions, the one that was interested in. But it wasn't fully that way. It just seemed like most of the time that seemed to be the case. But yeah, I think, heavy on the think, I think we're both on the same page, and that I think we both want to see each other again. So that's nice. That's a change. Yeah. So I am gonna do my nails. I'm gonna try to follow this, but like not to a T. I'm just taking inspiration. There are parts of it that I like. I don't really like the apple or the oranges. But I'm going to try and see what I can come up with. I think this is mainly going to be my color scheme. And I'm going to try and mix up an orange because I don't have an orange. And I might put a topper on it just because I like to sparkle. So it might be this one or even maybe this one. Or maybe just a little like hollow, lightly glitter. I don't know, I haven't decided. But that's what we're going to do. And I'll check back in when I'm done. Because if I'm going to be real honest with you guys, I started that new show on Netflix, Sirens, and I kind of like it, and I want to watch it. I watched episode 1 last night, and I kind of just, hi handsome, I kind of just want to watch it, and hang out and paint my nails. Okay, that's rude. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'll show you all the end result. But other than that, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll update you guys if I see Jonathan again. Or if I don't. It's not the end of the world if I don't. And yeah. Here's my nails, I guess. I'm going to do a transition. Ready? Are you ready? Remember? Inspo? You just saw the inspo. It's not the exact same. There is hair all over my nails. But I think it's cute. Now, I will admit, adding the glitter on top, I didn't clean these up, by the way, so there's all kinds of stuff in my cuticles. But, the glitter does kind of hide some of the design, but not really. The only thing I regret is my pinkies, just because they're kind of hard to see. Like, the green is polka dots, and then this is, like, the little stripies. And I also kind of regret not doing this pattern more, but like I did this hand first because this is my non-dominant hand, and I really like how this hand turned out, and I like just the straight stripes on my thumb. And so this is the first finger I did on this hand, but I felt like this hand having that little pattern, it's not really focusing all that great. More than once, there is a lot of hair on my finger. I'm just now realizing how much hair. Like, the nails are somewhat dry. It's just because I just brushed my teeth, so my hands are wet, and I pet my dog, and they're hairy. But anyways, I'm pleased. Just a little update. I think this is my worst flower, surprisingly. My little tulips are... You know what, maybe it's the tulips that are the worst. This is a sun. Does it look like a sun to you? Kind of looks like a weird flower. I was supposed to do little like flower things here, but I decided just to do squiggles. But I feel like they're kind of cohesive and cute. So, happy summer, even though the weather's not screaming summer. And I'll see you guys next week. Love you. Mwah.